Have you ever felt a wave of anxiety the moment someone says, "Hey, can I come over?" Your heart races. Your mind starts listing everything that could go wrong: the mess, the noise, the small talk, the feeling that your safe space is about to be invaded. And you wonder, why do I hate having guests so much? Is something wrong with me? The short answer: no. The long answer lives deep in psychology. Home is not just a place, it's a psychological sanctuary. For many people, home is more than walls and furniture. It's where the nervous system finally relaxes. People who dislike guests often see their home as a recovery zone, an emotional recharge station, a place where no performance is required. When guests arrive, the brain switches modes, from rest to alert, from authentic to socially aware, from safe to exposed. Psychologically, this feels like someone walking into your mind, not just your living room. High sensitivity to stimulation. Many people who hate hosting guests are highly sensitive, even if they don't realize it. This doesn't mean weak. It means their brains process more information at once. Guests bring noise, movement, conversation, emotional energy, unpredictability. For sensitive nervous systems, this becomes overwhelming fast. While others feel energized by company, these people feel drained, tense, overstimulated. Their dislike isn't about people, it's about mental overload. Fear of being observed and judged. Having guests can feel like being on stage. Suddenly, everything is visible. The cleanliness of the house, the way you live, your habits, your personality. Psychologically, this triggers evaluation anxiety. Thoughts like, are they judging me? Is my home good enough? Do I look rude if I relax? Even if guests are kind, the brain doesn't always believe that. For people with past criticism, shame, or high self-awareness, hosting feels emotionally unsafe. Loss of control over personal space. Control is deeply tied to psychological safety. At home, you control the noise level, the schedule, when to rest, when to be silent. Guests disrupt that control. You can't. Leave the room easily. Be fully yourself. End conversations naturally. This creates low-level stress, even if nothing bad happens. For people who value autonomy, this loss of control feels exhausting. Introversion is often misunderstood. Introverts don't hate people. They hate constant social output. Hosting requires continuous attention, emotional presence, social responsiveness. There is no pause button. An introverted brain uses energy during interaction, not gains it. So while guests may think, this is fun, the host is thinking, how long until I can be alone again? Past experiences shape. Hosting anxiety, sometimes the dislike comes from memory. Growing up in a home where guests meant stress. Parents who forced politeness. Being criticized for cleanliness or behavior. Hosting people who overstayed or disrespected boundaries. The brain remembers. Even years later, it associates guests with pressure, discomfort, emotional labor. So the body reacts before logic does. The pressure to perform hospitality society romanticizes hosting. We're told, a good person welcomes others. A good host entertains. A good home looks perfect. For people who hate guests, this creates guilt. They feel, I should want this. I'm being rude. Why am I like this? But psychology says, different nervous systems need different boundaries. Not everyone is built to host. And that's okay. Emotional labor behind the scenes. Guests don't just sit on the couch. The host is silently monitoring comfort, managing conversation, suppressing irritation, anticipating needs. This invisible labor is exhausting. People who are empathetic or hyper-aware feel this intensely. By the end, they're not tired physically. They're tired emotionally. Why some people prefer meeting outside instead. Many people who hate guests still love socializing, just not at home. Public spaces offer clear time limits, shared responsibility, easy exits, less emotional exposure. Psychologically, this feels safer and lighter. It's not rejection, it's self-regulation. It's not coldness, it's self-protection. At its core, disliking guests is often about protecting energy, preserving peace, maintaining emotional balance. These people aren't antisocial. They're selective. They open their doors only when they truly feel safe. If you hate having guests over, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your mind values safety, your energy is precious, your home is sacred. And protecting that doesn't make you rude. It makes you self-aware. Sometimes the healthiest boundary is a closed door and a quiet room,